Corner.
You know, this is the 15th year in a row that Willie and his buddies have put on a 4th of July picnic that tops them all.
And they've been eating, drinking, singing, and partying since before noon. Channel 2's Joe Cullum is among thousands who showed up and joins us from Carl's Corner where the heat is on. Joe?
I'm sorry I can't hear you very well. Joe Walsh just came on the stage behind me. He plays very loud music. In fact, it's been a very long, very hot day of very loud music.
Whiskey rather take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me.
Willie Nelson knows how to put on a picnic. Nelson's formula requires good music.
You're all I got, take care of me.
And he and his friends have been providing plenty of that today. It also requires a lot of picnickers, and tens of thousands of them showed up here today. They came to enjoy Nelson's music and to celebrate Independence Day. Stars and stripes were plentiful. Flags were selling for $3 apiece. There was also plenty of fried chicken.
And how is that chicken? It's good.
Finger licking good.
Finger licking good. Shake and bake and I hail.
And there was also plenty of beer, 2,000 kegs. Fortunately, there was no shortage of portable potties. Some people drank a little bit too much today. But aside from a couple of minor scuffles, people are having a pleasant, peaceful time. When they're not listening to music, they're ogling at each other. But the most popular activity today seems to be trying to keep cool. Some did it by dressing down, way down. There has been a steady breeze here all day, but the sunshine's been intense. Shade trees are scarce. The only real relief has been coming from good old-fashioned H2O.
You're everybody's friend if you got a squirt bottle. Everybody wants a shower while they're out here.
This is Willie Nelson's 15th July 4th picnic, and he says he'll just keep having them.
The people seem to like it and want it and keep asking us to do it. And I've a couple of years said, well, I don't think I'll have one, and then I always wind up having it, you know.
That'll be just fine with the 40,000 or so Texans who showed up to picnic with Nelson today. Got about 4 or 5 hours of music left to go. There's still some major acts haven't played. Bruce Hornsby, the fabulous T-Birds from Dallas haven't played. And as I said, Joe Walsh is playing right now. We'll be back at 10 with a full, complete report on what happened here today.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Look forward to that.
And of course, there are plenty of 4th of July.
But perhaps up in the northern part of the state, there was one even bigger. And Joe Cullum has been up there spending the day with Willie Nelson. Joe?
Ford, Happy New Year's. I know most of you have had the day off today. And I'm not looking for any sympathy, but I've been working all day up here in Carl's Corner at the Willie Nelson picnic. And it's been hard work. It's been a long, hard day. There's been a lot of bands playing, about 30 of them, including the fabulous Thunderbirds that are playing right behind me right now. It's been a long, hot, hard day, and this is kind of the way it went. It was a cross between a rock concert and an old-fashioned hoedown. Guitarist Joe Walsh rocked the crowd around sundown. But by then, some of the estimated 40,000 people on hand had run out of gas. Others seemed to be operating on solar energy, and there was plenty of sun to keep them going. In the heat, bathing suits were the attire of the day. But even that wasn't enough to keep most people cool. The only antidote for heat seemed to be cold water. Or for some, cold beer. For some, way too much cold beer. But there was almost no rowdiness. Most of all, they came to see Willie Nelson. And this was not Willie Nelson.
I didn't set out to do it. It just kind of came natural.
What's your name?
Not really Willie.
Blue sky smiling at me. Nothing but blue sky. Blue eyes.
The real Willie Nelson spent the day on stage singing away Independence Day with friends and family as blue skies and his fans smiled on them.
Sky is smiling at me.
This is Nelson's 15th July 4th picnic, his first at Carl's Corner, just 10 miles from his birthplace.
It looks like a great place to have it, and I think next year for sure we'll come back here and do it again here. And,
does the turnout have a lot to do with that? What do you think about the turnout today?
Well, so far it looks great, and I'm sure the crowds will be even larger tonight.
You're listening to the fabulous Thunderbirds from Dallas right now. They're one of the last bands that are going to perform here. Bruce Hornsby and Rains performed earlier today, and they'll probably be going until about midnight here. The crowds have been around 40,000, they estimate, a little less than the 90,000 they were predicting yesterday, but it's been quite a July 4th here in Carl's Corner, and it looks like they'll be back next year. Tim, Sylvia?
Okay, thanks a lot, Joe. A horrible 4th of July accident in Topsail Beach, North Carolina.